In a small San Francisco apartment, two computer programmers, Gene Can and Spencer Kimball, are working on improving Gnutella, a website like Napster but much more extensive. Gnutella can facilitate the free exchange of not just music files, but movies, slides, and documents. But unlike Napster, it is not a company, it's just a technology that exists on the net. There is no way to shut it all down. Gnutella is one of perhaps 15 sites that have shocked the recording industry and are threatening to change music distribution forever.
The fact that this technology is out there means that they either adapt or they die.
It really is the wave of the future. You know, you want a song, it just instantly happens. You don't have to go to the store anymore, you don't have to shell out as much money where you buy a whole album that has tracks you don't like in it.
Everybody's going to be using MP3s. CDs are on their way out.
Early on, Gnutella was owned by America Online, which shut it down shortly after AOL announced it was merging with Time Warner. But the program lives on in cyberspace with no owner. Kimball and Can volunteer their work because they believe in the technology. They envision a future where rock stars would do the same.
Your rock stars don't make millions of dollars anymore. You know, essentially, they put the music out because they love to put it out, and they make a decent amount of money, but they don't make millions.
I'll tell you, it wouldn't be a crying shame if music became entirely free. That's how music was until earlier this century.
That's utter nonsense, says violinist Jay Rosen.
There's a sense amongst a lot of the young people that do this, that it's their God-given right to take this software that they've created and put it up on the internet and let anybody, any kid in school, take whatever they want for free for whatever reason that they have. And that's interesting because I think that sense of us against the system has always been there. The system now is me and the working musicians who I work for.
Many big-name recording artists like Bonnie Raitt at first hoped the internet would benefit them in their continual battle with recording companies. Raitt is among a stable of stars managed by Ron Stone, who has organized a group called Artists Against Piracy.
We're kind of stuck in this plantation system with the record companies, and they're the only games in town. And we looked at the internet as an opportunity to extricate ourselves from this situation and deal directly with our audience. And now it's not an option, because the option now is we could have a relatively bad contractual arrangement with one of the majors, or we can have our property taken for free. These are very bad choices.
The question of free internet music became a national issue when the popular heavy metal band Metallica filed suit, as did the recording industry, charging California-based Napster with copyright infringement and racketeering for facilitating the stealing of its music. The band demanded that more than 300,000 Napster users that it had identified as downloading Metallica's songs be blocked from the system, which Napster did. But a lot of less well-known artists disagree with Metallica. This is Souls of Mischief, part of Hieroglyphics, a hip-hop group from Oakland, California. The group resents attempts to curb music distribution online, where it hopes fans will listen to its music.
Check.
Through its website, Hieroglyphics is promoting its concerts, plus selling tapes, CDs, singles, and an array of clothing. Tajay Massey is a lead singer and organizer of the group, which once had a major record contract, but no more.
It didn't translate into us making money because just the way the thing is structured, the label usually takes anywhere from 85 to 95% of the profits. So that leaves the artist really messed up.
So you go to the internet?
To me, it just basically is access, and access to markets that we'd never be able to touch. Now we have offers to do shows in South Africa.
Unlike some other artists, Tajay Massey does not consider every download of his work stealing.
Bootleggers are going to bootleg your CD regardless. Dishonest people are going to be dishonest. But on the same token, you got to look at it like some kid in Brazil who may not know who you are, may stumble across your music, like it, and go purchase it. And to me, that's a larger benefit than that same kid maybe stealing, one song from the internet or even your albums.
That's not what the recording companies say. So far, their primary response, like Metallica's, has been to sue Napster and MP3.com. The Recording Industry Association of America and its president, Hillary Rosen, have successfully lobbied Congress for years to strengthen copyright laws, and they are using those laws against Napster.
This is a company that is building a business. You know, they've got venture capital money, they're out on Wall Street looking for financing. This isn't, you know, just a sweet young guy who's looking for some fun in his college dorm room. They're building a business by facilitating the stealing of artists' music.